land has to be like over there to be out of this frame. Alright.
Are you recording yet already?
Yes. We are here with two of my best friends in the entire world, Miss Phuong Anh and Mr. Minh.
Hi, I'm An. China's best friend in the world.
I am Min, also known as Min.
This is the first part of an ongoing series of AMAs with highly intelligent, smart people in my life.
At 2:30 a.m.
Really late at night and a bit inebriated to bring out all the intelligence.
A tad.
Who wants to go first?
Min can go.
Min wants to go first. You guys want to start off with a German question? Ich glaube nicht, dass diese Frage.
Oh, it means I don't think that the question about you guys is gonna be helpful for anybody.
Nice.
Bam.
Nice.
In German.
Perfect start to the AMA. Thanks,
Slotted.
Germany, for that super useful, not really a question, more of a commentary. Nguyen Do has the question, best thing about being an expat?
No.
When there's no yo.
I mean, dough. There's no dough in Vietnamese. It's only dough.
Yeah, okay,
Right.
sorry, man. I can't read it without the tones. Nguyen Do, put tones on your name so I can pronounce it. For me, it's like the meeting, it's like all the people that you meet. French people and English people
Right.
and people from Singapore and people from all over the world, and like it's given me, so now when I go back to North Carolina, like I have really weird views about the world because I've met so many people from all over the place that think and act differently than where I grew up. I'm not in that bubble anymore that I was in growing up in a really conservative environment.
I think the best about being an expat is that you get a chance to live somewhere, do something you like, and learn about a new environment.
Yeah.
That is applicable anywhere.
Worst part about being an expat. I think the worst part is being so far from my family.
Yeah. And that you never really belong.
Yeah, that's true. Next question from Daniel. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Cowan?
Cowan. He's French.
Daniel Cowan.
Danielle.
Daniel Cowan's question is skateboarding. Really? Yes, skateboarding.
Tyler, you must speak to this one.
Skateboarding is cool, man. It like, alright, I've been skateboarding in Singapore for 2 weeks now, and I have to say, it's the most fun way to get around the city. I would say alternate methods of getting around a city, bike, skateboard, scooter, whatever, hoverboard, highly recommend. Alright, let's move on to a fun question. Leo. I'm not gonna
What
read
did
this
Leo
one.
ask?
Oh, Leo, favorite card game.
Favorite card game. Cards Against Humanity. Bobby Leo, two men. How did you ask? So, by the way, these two are married. They've been married. Has it been a year? You know?
Yeah.
A year.
Over a year.
Over a year. All right. So, to Min, how did you ask her to be your girlfriend?
Puppy Leo.
I never asked.
Yeah, he did
It
never
just
ask.
kind of
Just
fell
happened?
into place.
You didn't ask Phuong Anh to be your girlfriend.
I did not. We just kind of fell into it. We never really established that we were boyfriend girlfriend truly, really, right?
No.
But the first time I met you, Min, where were you guys? I met you at
Quán ngon.
We met
Quán
with
On Pasteur.
yeah.
On Pasteur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with Dwayne. That was very nice. I like Dwayne a lot.
Dwayne's funny. She's in California now. Dwayne, if you're watching this, come visit us. Stop hanging out in California so much and come back to Asia.
Yeah, come back to Asia.
All right,
Well,
BA, what is
yeah.
your pet peeve about men?
I think it's the same thing I like about him the most. I think that I like that he's so funny and entertaining and can make a fool out of himself, and he doesn't really care, and that's entertaining. We love having him around in like group settings. He's hilarious. Then sometimes Min cannot be serious in serious situations. Many of them where I had to
Like
be
right
in
now,
the bed.
like this whole AMA
Yeah.
experience.
I mean, oh, yeah. I mean,
then-
men, get serious, please.
From Tien, our lovely Tien. Tian, if you're watching this,
Brother-in-law.
finish college.
Yes, Tian.
Finish
get a degree.
motherfucking college.
Finish
Please.
school.
People who don't have degrees shouldn't ask questions on Facebook.
That's
They
true.
shouldn't be
Like
allowed
my
to use
brother.
Facebook in general.
That is true. I'm still gonna read Tian's questions because it's funny, and the answer is only one word. What are you gonna do to stop Trump? Vote. Protesting and hurting people? Come on. You don't need to be like at the rallies and shit. You vote, and that's it.
Fair enough.
All right, Ang Tu, who Facebook name is Tutu.
I don't know why.
Tutu ơi, Tutu hỏi Phuong Anh, what makes you really happy and keeps you motivated every day?
Alright, here we go.
The key to feeling successful is setting yourself small milestones instead of a big, big win, which is harder to achieve, and then you set yourself up for wrong expectations and disappointment. So I feel like one way to keep yourself happy is setting small milestones, and then when you accomplishment
Damn.
to them, then you should be really proud of it.
Mctwee, why chicken crosses the road? Nobody knows. Sorry, chicken.
Why does it have to be about chicken again?
We don't know, chicken. This just goes to show how vain you are, chicken. Ask
Yeah.
a question
Yeah.
about yourself.
Come on.
From Hung Tao, how do you balance between work and life? As I see you have an extraordinary work and a vibrant life.
That's
Wow.
great, thank you. First of all, don't always trust things which are on Facebook. Facebook and social media only showcases the good sides of life. Obviously, you don't see any downsides, right?
True.
The other 23 hours I spent not, on that picture. Or doing what the hell? Min just dropped his wedding ring.
It's not my wedding
It's
ring.
an omen.
Not the wedding ring. It's the fun ring.
So I just actually got that question in a panel at the U.S. consulate last 2 weeks ago. Somebody asked me that, and my response was to have a balance between work and life basically means work and life are two different things, and life is good and work is bad. I don't think that you should overwork yourself, but if you enjoy what you do, then you should do as much as you want to. I think the years I've been with Zalora, where I worked a lot, where I worked until 2 a.m., I would always go back and do it again. Doesn't mean I had no life, maybe to other people, but to me it was something amazing. I felt like I was part of something awesome, and we were building something. So to me, it wasn't work and life. Okay?
If you haven't seen Phuong Anh in the past couple months, she's hella fit. Actually, no, there's a comment here. Wait, it says segue. Wait.
Oh, look, it's Tian again.
Oh, you look so thin. Are you on a diet, or Anh Minh Do is not a good guy? I don't know what that means about Min
means-
not being a good guy, Phuong Anh losing weight,
I
but
think it means that he doesn't take care of me.
she had, yeah, okay. I can tell you now that that's not the kind of relationship they have. Yes, she does look thin because she's gotten in really great shape working really hard. Ian, best restaurants in Hanoi. Soy Ian?
Yeah, so Ian is great.
Soy Ian?
And I think, was it Guan An Ngon? Was it Guan
Guan
Ngon? Guan An Ngon is
Guan
good.
Ngong is good.
Yeah.
But that's like,
And-
I mean, everybody knows that one. What about the places that are on the street? Because
But-
Hanoi is a specialty
Yeah.
in
The
street, food.
Other than that,
Yeah.
you just
So
like
like
go
bún
to
cá and
Yeah.
like
Bún đậu.
bún đậu
and
or like pho.
Bún chả Hanoi.
Yeah, you kind of have to know the places specifically. And there's
Yeah.
no names, right? It's all about street corners.
So, which websites or books do you often read from Anh Nguyen? I read Wait But Why.
Wait But Why.
Wait But Why.
It's great. Medium.
Medium is good, but you have to filter
Fine,
out all
yeah.
the noise.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crap on Medium.
I read from Stratechery.
Stratechery?
Specifically,
This is one of
Stratechery.
his favorite blogs.
What is Stratechery?
It is a tech blog that this guy worked at Microsoft and Apple. He is very deep in technology, and so he has a very deep
Stratechery?
insight. Stratechery. I also read Wealth X. I also read. I read Medium a little bit, but I usually don't get the best shit from Medium. I get A16Z has an amazing newsletter. They track the best shit.
from good old Horowitz.
Horowitz and a few others. I also read Andrew Chen has really good stuff. I also read.
Have you seen this, Min? So, I get this daily newsletter, Finimize.com.
Finimize is good. I also use Nuzzle.
No, I've seen you send links from this. What is
Nuzzle
this?
is really good because what it does is it consolidates the best links from your social media.
Okay.
Really good. But honestly,
a creepy name.
This is kind of weird, but I actually spend the most amount of my time on Imgur. Imgur. And it's more about, because I work a lot. I work pretty hard. And so when I do get breaks, I go into Imgur, which is like lighthearted, fun type of content that takes me out of my work, which is what I need, really.
Yeah.
So I'm very focused. When I take a break, I want to get complete out. I want clips of dogs being very cute.
Cat
and
memes.
I also want really deep insights into the best movies lately. So that's what Imgur provides for me. So.
We'll link all this to Wait But Why, Finimize newsletter to sign up for. Stratechery.
Medium.
Finimize, Medium, Nuzzle.
We'll link everything down below.
A16Z. But honestly, actually, I have to say, this doesn't answer the question, but I actually spend more time learning about stuff via podcasts.
Yes.
And podcasts are the shit.
Favorite podcast? Dan Carlin, Hardcore History.
Which I read. I listened to the
World War
Khan.
Genghis Khan.
The Khans.
So good. So I'm like on the elliptical learning about World War One. Just like, damn, the French were really brave.
Yeah.
Top recommended podcasts: Dan Carlin, Hardcore History, Tim Ferriss's channel,
Smart Passive Income,
Jocko Willings, Freakonomics Radio,
Mental Game of
and
Poker.
TED Talks are good. Mental Game of Poker.
You wouldn't think it was really amazing.
Mental Game
really
of Poker.
Good. Extremely good.
And
Startup Podcast.
The Startup Podcast.
The Distance.
Alright, we're going too deep into your list. You have too many.
I have
a lot of
top really great.
And
the Moth is actually, truly, if you really ask me what my favorite podcast was, it's probably The Moth.
It's really off the charts, but very entertaining, is Joe Rogan's podcast. Have you ever listened to Joe Rogan's podcast?
He's good.
He's hilarious. Rated R for sure. If you are timid, don't listen to Joe Rogan, but he has lots of really good advice about life, but it's also very explicit. Okay, here's a good question from Lan Yong Nguyen. How can you motivate your teammates at work? Thank you a lot. Heart.
The best, to me at least, the best motivation is a common goal. It's not about, is this person better or that person better, but if everybody works towards one goal and you guys achieve that together, that should motivate everybody. I think the second thing is acknowledging contributions. So if one of your teammates did something great, even if it had nothing to do with you, write an email and tell everybody and say, hey, did you see this person did that? And if people get acknowledged publicly, they feel much more motivated to keep going.
Yeah. Did you pay for the first date with Phuong Anh?
Nope.
I did not. We split the bill, and
No,
that is
the
part
first
of
date.
my
The first day
part
he
of our
brought his
legacy.
friends.
These questions are
And the thing is,
detrimental.
and the thing is,
Min, what do you think about chat commerce?
is that it? Is the question?
Yeah.
I summarized it. There's a lot of other content. From Son Nguyen Ha.
I think that chat is becoming a very big platform for a lot of different areas.
Yeah. Different programmer.
What are you gonna do to stop Trump?
Vote. That's it. That's all you can
It's
do.
not all the way back in time.
There's
We
not
all
much you
read
can
these
do.
questions.
That's
Maybe
all.
he just
Tian
woke
asked
up.
that question twice. Vote is all you can do.
Oh, you look thin. Are you diet or Anh Minh Do not a good guy?
Yep.
I've also been.
Anh Minh Do, not good guy.
Anh
Minh Do, not good guy.
Not